Alrighty then. Howdy, partners.
Hello.
Hi.
I hope you don't have any orcs tagging along. We've got enough
Whoops.
trouble. We really don't need any more orcs.
You have trouble with the orcs?
Yes, they have occupied our mine and our smelting furnace. We lost many men. They almost got Ingvar even. Damn orcs.
Who is Ingvar?
You're joking. Ingvar is the best blacksmith in the world. Whenever someone comes by here, he either wants to buy magic ore, or he wants to see Ingvar. And believe me, most of them want to see Ingvar. He's up in the village.
I see.
What mine?
Our mine. We are the Hammer Clan. For generations, we have mined magic ore here and smelted it into ore blanks. Really great ore furnace.
What? There's a
But
bit of a
now
glitch
the
in
orcs
your
have the mine
audio.
and the furnace.
What sort of furnace is that?
The furnace is as old as the world. No one knows who built it. It was already here before the clans existed. It is made of pure ore and built right into the mountain. Glowing lava flows through it. Only there can pure ore blanks be created. If we don't get it back soon, we won't be able to forge any more magic ore weapons.
Pure ore blanks? Aren't other ore blanks pure as well?
Regular ore blanks are always streaked with iron and other substances. In pure ore, all of those things have been vaporized. Weapons made of pure magic ore are rare and valuable. Even we in the Hammer Clan have very few of them. Only the greatest warriors bear such weapons.
Do you know the Knight Thordir by any chance? Never heard of him. Gives you the idea that I should know him. I'm searching for his brother. The only hint I have has led me to the forges of the Hammer Clan. While I am no blacksmith, I am only a guard. Talk with Steinar or Ingvar.
What are you doing about the orcs?
Rito is taking care of that. He is our best fighter. I don't know what he's planning exactly. Maybe he still needs help.
Well, let's ask him. So, this is the entrance to their great mine. And the entire wall of the frickin' mine is just streaked with magic ore. And of course, this is the single best place in the entire game for mining ore. But it is lousy with orcs. It's got its own liberation segment, which only really applies to cities for the most part. You are Rito.
The mine is closed. If you want to see the smelters, you'll have to go to the village. Ingvar is up at the smithy.
What's wrong?
We have an orc problem.
I never would have guessed.
Hey, don't get fresh. The swine have occupied our mine, and I have to find a way to get them out of there.
You need help.
Nice of you to volunteer. Why don't you grab a couple of people and clear the mine?
What? If you guys can't do it with all the orc slayers you have here, how am I supposed to do it with a couple dudes?
Why should I help you?
Because you would like to have one of our swords. The orcs have the furnace. No furnace, no swords. That's the way it is.
What am I supposed to do?
You and your men storm the lower valley. The other entrance to the mine is there.
Me and my men?
Well, if it were that easy, I could even do it myself. You should look for a couple of people to help you. Alone, you haven't got a chance.
Where am I going to get the people?
I don't have anyone left. Otherwise, we would have done it already. Perhaps the other clans will help. Ask them.
I will help you.
Good. You and your men will take the place from below.
What about you?
We'll wait until you are ready. Then we'll take them in a pincer movement. You from below, we from above. I'll give you Mort to take along. He will show you the lower entrance. You can rely on him.
I am looking for Zardus.
Zardus? Never heard of him. Ask the Wolf Clan. They travel throughout the land.
Well, we already know from Zardos. Know from the Wolf Clan about Zardos. So you are Mort, and apparently you're supposed to help us.
What do you want?
Bad mood?
I'm sitting here and nothing's happening. We're guarding the mine.
Is that so bad?
We should capture it, not guard it. The longer we wait, the stronger the orcs get.
Why don't you storm it then?
Ask Rito. He's in command. I don't know what he's waiting for. The odds won't get any better.
What are the odds now?
Crappy. But if we don't do anything, we'll still die. We are the Hammer Clan, but without a mine. Without a mine, we're nothing.
So, let's continue the dialogue.
Come with me. There's work to do.
What are you planning?
You and I will get a few people and storm the mine.
Finally, it's about time. I can guide you if you like.
So, he can show you. First of all, he'll take you to either clan. And it's actually not a bad idea for him to lead you to a fire clan, except for the fact that, of course, he's going to run through so many dangerous enemies. And in fact, I think he even runs straight through an orc encampment. So, it might not be such a good idea. Unless you happen to know the way he's going and you clear it up a bit. And then he'll also show you to the lower entrance to the mine, which is actually not too far away from here. And not too far from the Wolf Clan either. You just kind of got to go down there some ways. And you'll see like a path leading down into a valley, and that's where the mine is. And basically, we have to go look for assistance from the other clans because these guys, they'll all be preoccupied. I don't understand what kind of skull he's wearing. I've never found one of those in game, so I can't say for sure. But yeah, we need help from the other clans. And there are only a few people, I think there are 4 total you can get to help you. Plus Mort. But then you can get an additional guy as just your own personal follower. So we'll deal with that in due time. If you come all the way out here, kind of really off the beaten path, there's a watchtower here and a very lonely fucker named Hjalti.
What are you doing here? The village lies in the other direction.
What are you doing here?
Guard duty. Boring job. Too much time for thinking.
What are you thinking about?
You're really curious. You'd like to know what's going on here, huh? I'll make you an offer. You get us a nice bottle of booze somewhere, and then the two of us will have a little chat. What do you think?
Here you go.
Here's your booze.
Awesome.
That hits the spot. I'm dying of boredom out here. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Hammer Clan.
We have the best blacksmiths in all the land. That's because of the mine, the furnace, and the ore smelters, of course. We've always had to fight the orcs for the mine, but it's never been as bad as it is now. No matter how many of them we kill, 2 new orcs pop up to replace every dead one. If this doesn't stop, we will all die sooner or later.
Sounds like you've got a problem.
Yes, we do. I wouldn't want to trade places with Tjalf.
Tell me about Jolf.
He's our boss, a great warrior. He is responsible for the survival of the clan. I think he is more worried than he's willing to admit.
Tell me about the ore smelters.
They are the only ones who know how to process magic ore so it won't lose its power. Ingvar is their leader. He's not a bad sort, even if he is a little arrogant. But you would be too, if you were the best blacksmith in the country.
I suppose.
Where is there anything to be bought here?
Here? Well, if you know where... Wait, did you just hear that?
No.
That was my stomach. I'm starving. Somewhere in the village there must be a tasty piece of roast meat that will help make my head work properly.
I'm about to make you work properly.
Careful, kid. You want me to do you a favor. Get me the meat, and I'll tell you where you can find things.
Here's your meat.
Delicious. I would walk through a blizzard for some decent meat.
So, what about it?
Ah, yes. I will answer one question for you. What do you seek?
Now, you have 3 choices. Gold, ore, and orcs. The gold and the ore you can find without even asking about it. And I'll show you how. Orcs is the only thing that will not exist until you choose this dialogue option. In fact, it's going to spawn them as we click on it, so I think it's going to lag for a second.
Orcs.
They're everywhere. A little while ago, I saw a small troop of them settle in under our bridge. You can still catch them if you hurry.
And there it is. You saw that little hiccup as the dialogue ended? That's because it just spawned a bunch of orcs. So basically, if you asked about gold, he would just tell you that Tjof, the leader of the clan, has gold. He has a chest full of it that he doesn't really know what to do with. And the only way you can get that is either to steal it, or to conquer the mine, and he will allow you to take it. And if you ask about ore, he just tells you about a small area where there are a few ore veins that you can loot. You see, there are the orcs down there. There's just 5 of them just kind of chilling. Very carelessly placed. They obviously were not put there to look like they were even doing anything, considering they're all just performing some kind of idle animation, like smoking or drinking. And it doesn't look like they're encamped, it just looks like they're standing there watching buffalo. So let's kill them. Yeah, well, I can't seem to target them from up here. No, not the deer. Oh god. Of course I have to hit the buffalo. Are you fucking with me? That would happen, wouldn't it? Fuck it, we'll kill the wolf with him. Really? Eat it. Alright, so that's that. Once again, the Flame Wave spell makes that a bit trivial. Ogres over there, don't really want to fuck with them. Healing Root, don't care. Alright, back to the village. And there's no reward for that quest either. So there's no one you can talk to really get anything for it. And if you do miss it that first time, there is a second character who offers these same dialogue options. But obviously 2 NPCs, and they each have 3 options, but will only give you 1 apiece. So that means 1 is going to get left out. So just make sure you ask about the orcs for 1 of them.
Someday this will be... Hey, you! You've
Hey.
come from the outside, right?
What do you want?
Have you got news from the prospectors? They're overdue.
No.
Damn it. I sure hope they haven't run afoul of the orcs. I should have accompanied them. I'm experienced
Then why
in these
didn't you?
matters.
What prospectors?
Bolkar and his people. They're outside of the village looking for ore. As long as the orcs are occupying our mine, this is our only chance to get some ore for the clan.
You're a prospector?
Yes, and one of the best. If I can't find any ore, there isn't any to be found.
Is that so?
Can you show me how to be a prospector?
Can you give me 10 lumps of ore?
I see.
How am I
10
supposed
lumps
to
of
get
ore, you
it?
say?
Yes, but for that I will make you a dyed-in-the-wool prospector. I promise.
Well, too bad I already got that. But it's just kind of stupid. You expect me to give you ore to teach me how to mine ore.
Do you need help?
Perhaps it's not such a bad idea if we both go. Go get your things. I know where we need to go. I'll be waiting for you here.
I just got here. What makes you think I deposited any things anywhere? Oh well. Most of these houses obviously don't really have anything in them. Ancestor Racer. I have no idea why he's called a racer. You're a fellow.
Would you
Kettle.
like to buy something?
Kettle Schwartz.
Any problems?
One could say so. The orcs are messing everything up. I ordered a batch of pelts from the Wolf Clan.
What for?
Steinar needs raw materials for some new armor.
What kind of pelts?
Buffalo skins. Heavy leather, you know? He needs a dozen of those things. If you bring them to me, I will share my profit with you. Let's say 12 lumps of ore, one for each pelt.
Sounds good.
Where can I get the pelts?
I don't care where the pelts come from. From the Wolf Clan or from you, it's all the same to me. But if you don't want to go hunting yourself, talk to Rune. He's the Wolf Clan's warehouse keeper.
I think we should, but before we do that, we should find the thingamajig, the teleporter stone, which is actually on the dining table in the longhouse here.
Oh, a visitor. Come
Oh,
here,
ho.
let me take a look at you. You look strong, like a man should in Nordmar. Can you defeat an orc? Of course you can. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made it this far.
Stop trying to butter me up, you asshole. What do you want?
Is there trouble?
You could say so. Orcs have occupied our mine, including the furnace. The pride of our clan is in the hands of those hairy bastards. Our forefathers would be spinning in their graves if they knew.
What are you doing about the mine?
We're gonna finish off the orcs. Admittedly, it doesn't look good right now, but we're working on a solution. In the meantime, Rito is holding the orcs in check.
Do you need help?
Sure, anyone who can hold an axe is heartily welcome. Report to Rito. He'll tell you what needs to be done.
What will I get for my help?
Do you like gold? You'll get an entire chest full of gold. More than you can carry.
More than I can carry?
Oh, whatever. Even if you take it all. I don't need the stuff.
I'm looking for a smith.
Then you've come to the right place. Even if the orcs do hold our furnace, Ingvar the ore smelter is still a master of his craft. His blades are famous beyond the borders of our land.
That's so. We'll have to have a word with him then. Alright, we have to be careful because I don't want to snag the wrong thing here. So. Because they don't mind you taking teleporter stones, but they will always have a problem with you stealing anything else. Here's Chial's chest. You can rob it if you manage to get unseen. Alright, so we have that. We're gonna pop over to the Wolf Clan, see if we can get some skins from Rune, but if he expects us to pay for them, for the delivery he's already promised, we won't. We'll just deliver our own instead.
Kettle sent me.
Yes, I know. He's waiting for the skins. What am I supposed to do? I don't have them. Tell him he'll get them just as soon as I have them.
When will that be?
No idea. Maybe it would be better if we got them somewhere else.
I see. Oh well. Guess he has to get them from us. Hunting sure is profitable, though. Even if we don't really get a whole lot. Or can't really spare a whole lot. Right, back to Das Hammer. Uh-oh. She's going down, Holmes.
Stop using magic.
Go away.
I'm trying to help you. Oh my god, what a clusterfuck.
You showed him.
Sure did. Oh, this one's a toughie. Alright, this guy's gonna need more than a flimsy stick. Come on. Bullshit. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Ow!
beat the crap out of him.
Dick fart. Oh,
Stop
that's done.
right there.
Oh, don't you dare. Oh, you're kidding me.
I'll tear you apart.
This can't be real. Well, I'm not getting involved in that, because that's going to start a revolution.
I'll
In
tear
fact,
your head off.
I think the right idea is to just fall back and let these guys, what's the word for that? I don't know. Unrender or something. They just, if you get far enough away, obviously they aren't loaded in the game's programming or whatever. So all the fighting will stop, and those guys should go back to their right places, and we won't have to worry about the orcs storming out of the furnace.
Rune doesn't have any pelts.
Damn it. Steinar needs them badly. What about you? Could you get me the pelts? You don't look like a few buffalo skins would pose a problem for you. I would give you 3 extra lumps of ore.
I will see what I can do.
So that's why you want to go talk to Rune. Because if you complete this quest too soon, if you just take it straight out of your own pocket without performing this little extra legwork, you're going to miss out on a bigger reward.
Here are your pelts.
I hope you didn't have too many problems. Here's your ore.
What about the bonus?
It's yours. It's all yours. Here you go.
Excellent. More ore.
Mind your own business.
So you're nobody, but you are Smith.
I bet you're looking for Ingvar. His smithy is farther up.
What about you? Aren't you a smith?
Sure, but I'm not one of the smelters. Do you need anything?
I want a weapon.
All I have is standard goods. You can get good weapons from Ingvar or the other smelters. But if you have magic ore, I can sell you armor.
I want armor for myself.
Fine. That will cost you 100 lumps of ore. Good wares don't come cheap.
Fuck that. What is
What is
a
a
smelter?
smelter?
They smelt ore. There are more than enough good blacksmiths in Nordmar. What makes the weapons from Nordmar really special is the ore. The ore smelters are the only ones who know how to prepare magic ore for forging.
They make the ore blanks.
Exactly. Only the smelters can make true blanks of raw ore.
I want to become an ore smelter.
Then you'll have to talk to Ingvar. He decides. But he doesn't take just anyone. You have to be good. Very good.
Yeah. Teach me.
Alrighty then. And if you want to buy the armor, even the cheapest one he has
Forget it. You'll only get that once you've earned it.
requires 25%. And we're just not going to have that anytime soon, so I don't care too much. I believe in the original game there are just 3 tiers of Nordmarian armor. There's a light one, the medium one, and the heavy one. And the medium one is now, I think, it's just called the Nordmarian armor. And the heavy one is the same. So the new ones are the Orc Slayer armor and the Orc Hunter armor. So I'm not too sure what those look like. But the Orc Slayer armor seems to be a reskinned version of the heavy armor. Medium one. I don't know. Barbarian sword. I believe these two are actually pure ore weapons, so you can't forge those. Alright. So that's it. Bunch of dudes chilling around here. None of them are important. So let's go find this Ingvar fellow. Hang on, you've got a name.
You are the stranger. If you're looking for a place to sleep, there's still room in my hut. I'd be glad to have a bit of company.
So what do you do?
I'm Ugov, the best orc slayer this village has ever seen.
So what are you doing up here then?
Cooking soup and drinking. I don't go orc hunting anymore.
Is there a reason for your retirement?
I swore an oath on my axe.
Sounds stupid.
It sure is. It was a bet.
What sort of bet?
A bottle of Tunnel Rumbler. Without hitting the dirt. No problem, I thought. Blah. As if. That swill knocked me out cold and, well, just don't ask.
What is Tunnel Rumbler?
It's the most horrendous booze there ever was. That stuff is from hell, let me tell you.
I can't remember if Tunnel Rumbler was referenced in... what the hell is this guy doing? I think it might have been referenced in Arcania. I know Nordmar Noggenfog was.
Is there any loot to be had here?
You're just like I used to be. Always looking to get your hands on something, no matter how much trouble it causes.
Well, is there anything?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Ore.
Not far from here, near the Wolf Clan. There's a small valley. The ore comes right up to the surface there. If you have a pickaxe, all you need to do is dig. Since the valley sits a bit higher, you have to climb over a fallen tree.
So, that's that. Alright, this guy needs to leave. Thank you. So that's where the hidden ore is. Really, you're just getting the information that way, in case you have trouble finding it. But it's not that hard to find.
You probably just aren't tough enough.
What? Are you trying to insult me?
Someone who can't even hold his booze has no business going out there.
That's enough. Have you ever drunk Tunnel Rumbler? If you can manage to choke that stuff down and keep your feet, I'll go out there with you.
It's a bet. Give me a Tunnel Rumbler.
Do you think I store that stuff in my house? It's way too dangerous. We'll just brew some for you. But I still need this and that.
What?
Here.
So, give us a list of ingredients in order to make a Tunnel Rumbler. Where is it? Oh, here it is. 20 boozeberries, 2 minecrawler plate pincers, 2 lumps of ore. Great. So we need to kill some mine crawlers. I actually happen to know where there are some, but they're like easily accessible ones. But we're just gonna wait on that. We don't really need him to come with us just yet. Ingvar is right over here. You can look for this sign if you need it.
I am Ingvar, blacksmith and ore smelter.
No,
What do
you're
you
Steve
want?
Lum.
I'm looking for Zardis.
Is he from Nordmar? I've never heard of him. Who's that supposed to be?
Zardis is a mage.
Go ask the Wolf Clan. Their hunters roam throughout the land. They see and hear a lot.
Oops.
I want to trade.
I had to leave my goods behind at the mine when the orcs came. I'll be happy to sell you the few things I have left.
I want to become an ore smelter.
You haven't got the time and endurance it takes to become a smelter. I know your kind.
Just wait and see.
The apprenticeship lasts 12 years at least, usually even longer. Have you got that kind of time?
Not really.
So forget about it.
What must I do in order to forge magic ore weapons?
I assume that you mean weapons made of pure ore. Weapons for heroes.
Sure. What else?
Most of all, you will need experience. That and a good teacher. There are only a few left who still master this art, and they all learned it from me.
So what do I need to do?
First of all, we need to get our mine back. We can talk more after that happens. You should help us with the mine.
So, basically, you're never going to become a smelter in this game. And that's kind of one of those things that confused me a little bit, because when you ask around town, you keep talking about becoming a smelter and who the smelters are, and oh, there's another teleporter stone. And, but then you talk to Ingvar, he says you have to spend at least 12 years, which obviously you don't have that kind of time playing this game. So instead of that, he just teaches you, he's the only person who can teach you to forge with pure ore, which means you still have to obtain the pure ore by other means, because you cannot produce it yourself. You have a good memory for sure. You get paid for every recollection, only if someone asks oddly. What do you want? Depends on the recollection. The more it dates back, the more expensive it will be. A few weeks ago, two brothers passed by. They carried a knight's shield. One of them is called Thordir. You know where they have gone? A few weeks. A shield and a name. 500 gold should do the trick. Here's the gold. What's with the memory? I don't know if they moved on together. Thordir is in Vanguard at present. Yes, it's very possible. Remember, both had a dispute. As a result, one of them wanted to move down into the valley, whereas the other went to the west. West? Be more precise, please. He said something about fire. Perhaps the Fire Clan or the Fire Mages. I see. So that's our heading. We have to head to the west. Either the Fire Clan or the Fire Mages. Which is fine, because they're very close to each other anyway.
Show me.
And he does have some better weapons. Not many, though. Alright, well... I think I can swing that. Just want some, stuff to sell. Get back up, you bastard. Oh, yeah. Oh, he doesn't have enough money. You poor sucker. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked to everybody here who matters. And since there really isn't a whole lot to see here, we're going to have to move on. We are in no position to really take on the mine just yet, so next time we'll find something else to do. Ladies and gentlemen, see you all then.